Hey you guys, I'm Jay.
And I'm Lisa.
We're Our Simple Adventures, and today we're in Abilene, Kansas, and this is the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library, Museum, Boyhood Home, and where his final resting place. So let's look around.
My apartment is a mess. There's no room for happy.
Each learning the virtues of love, respect, work, and duty. Each to become a remarkable success in his chosen field. Like his brothers growing up in Abilene, he was a reliable and trustworthy boy. And that's the kind of man he became. 50 years after his birth, he would lend his name to 2 decades of the American story. 2 decades of unparalleled tumult and achievement. The Eisenhower years.
Okay, you guys, this is his childhood home, and apparently Eisenhower owned it from 1998 to 1946.
1898.
Or 1898. Okay, let's go see the museum. Library. They kind of got us going around this way. So we'll start with the museum.
So these are a lot of things we saw.
His family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. I think that's him right there. Okay, he was at West Point from 1911 to 1915. Go back and show you his family here in a minute. Pretty cool. Now I'm just going to kind of hit the high spots here, otherwise it would take 2 hours of video, I suppose. So we'll just kind of show you what's here, and you're going to have to come visit yourself. There's Ike and Mamie. Becoming Mike and Amy, or Ike, Mike. Touch to begin. I'm not going to go through this whole thing. Okay, from his West Point graduation in 1915 to his assignment with the General Staff in 1941, he had 28 assignments recorded in his personal file. Lisa's spending a little more time reading things, and she's going to talk about some of the things we're just kind of moving over here. Mamie. Yeah, behind every good man is a good woman. Find somebody that makes you a better person. And I think Lisa does that for me. How's that for getting points? Is this his car? I don't want to bother anybody else. It's like really quiet in here. Mamie, the day he got his first star was my biggest thrill. I'll bet it was. Married to a general. Yeah, he was planning 2 wars. The war against Japan, the war against Germany, and Italy. Wonder how many sleepless nights Ike had back then. All the weapons of war. American war industry. Those things. There's women. Got Women's Army Corps. Women's Air Force service pilots. They did a lot of ferrying of aircraft to the troops. So yeah, they were very important. You know, bringing new aircraft over or repaired aircraft over to the troops. Back them up. Buy extra bonds. Back them up. Wow, what a time to live was that. To serve. Having family serving. Husbands, fathers, sons, brothers, cousins, friends. Not knowing if they were going to come back or not. One thing I did not know, or at least I did not remember, I may even knew at one point, but Ike was the first commander of NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, that they formed after World War II. Did not know that. Program will begin in 5 seconds. What is this now? Because we just watched a... Oh!
156,000 troops. 6,939 vessels. 12,000 planes. Leading the largest and biggest assault in history was General Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Well, this is great. Museum. I wonder what's in the library. I would guess books, wouldn't you? Or records, or all his vetoes and or as president, what he vetoed, what he passed for legislation, any executive order, which I don't think there were too many executive orders back then. One of his army cars, I guess. I hate war. Wow, this goes way back here. Oh yeah, he was also president of Columbia University before he was president. Of course. Ike was 55 years old when the war ended, World War II. Dang, that's 5 years younger than me. Yeah, I just turned the big 60 a couple weeks ago. All right, this is May. May has her own room.
In 1979, Mamie gave an interview to Barbara Walters.
Mrs. Eisenhower, how would you want people to remember your husband?
I think his honesty, his integrity, his admiration for mankind.
How would you like them to remember Mrs. Eisenhower?
I haven't even thought about such a thing. That's a good thing.
You probably were a good friend. The nuclear dilemma. Still is a dilemma, kind of, isn't it? Not as much, I guess. I'm sure a lot of these speeches you can find on online on YouTube also, if you guys want to go search Ike. Yeah, he was president when they formed NASA. You know, got into the space race. Sputnik. Is that Sputnik there? I think that's Khrushchev. 40 million cars in 1950, 61 million in 1960 homes. Oh yeah, the Eisenhower interstate system. Yeah, that's what it's called, the Eisenhower interstate system. If you guys have ever been through the Eisenhower Tunnel in Colorado at Continental Divide, like 11,000 feet, I think, going through that long tunnel. If you haven't gone through there, that's the Eisenhower Tunnel. Very cool museum. Keeps going and going. Russian bomber, Navy F-4, probably escorting him out of U.S. airspace. Yep, there's a space program. Yep. Must see. This is our first presidential library. And I think digging up the backyard. Oh, okay, so this is fallout shelters they were selling back in the day. Everybody was afraid of nuclear war back then. Okay, here's the family here. Roy. Wait, is this Dad? Yep, there's Dad. Arthur. Edgar. There's Dwight. Milton, Earl, and Roy. Okay, let's go find Lisa. Okay, wow. Okay, that was the museum. Massive.
That was massive.
Yeah. So, can you tell us one thing that you were? Let's walk this way. That you learned, you were surprised about, you didn't impressed. Oh
my God, there's so much. It was his whole 20 years of
serving,
service plus whatever. I really liked reading about Mamie, his wife. So that was there was a room on her, and then there was comments about her throughout the whole thing, and I enjoyed that. Okay. It took us over 2 hours, and I was like skipping through a lot of it. They said give an hour and a half. No way. No way.
No, you could
spend all day just in the museum. Is that involved and detailed, but interesting.
Yep. Okay, so now we're going to see what's over here, and then we're going to hit the actual library. All right, stay with us. Come on. Okay, let's see what we got here. There's no, probably just a memorial or whatever. Kansas Society, Daughters of American Revolution. Okay. Oh, it's another Daughters of the American Revolution. 6 Eisenhower sons grew to manhood, giving honor to their parents and to God and to the cardinal principles of our free society. Dwight was a middle son. Kansas Clubs of Seroptimus International Association, American Federation. Say that 5 times real fast. Daughters of American Revolution. Okay. Daughters of American Revolution. Okay. There's the museum. There's the library. It's a statue here. The Great Seal of the United States of America. There's the man himself. Champion of freedom. Or peace. A gift to the people of the United States from Harry Darby, USS Senator from Kansas. Okay, let's go in the library.
Alright, let's see what we have.
We're seeing this symbol up here, up above the door. This is like a buffalo or something. Seeing that around. I don't know if it's kind of a family seal or something. And here it is here too. We'll have to ask. Okay, there we are. Where are the books?
Read it right there.
Okay, here's our question about where are the books? This is the library. Okay, yeah. Documents from the life of Dwight D., his administration. This makes us different from public library where you can borrow books. In addition, presidential years, we also have house documents from before his presidency, as well as his retirement years. Okay, research room. So let's see what these are. Those are empty. What's this room? Probably been some famous people in there giving speeches and participating. Can we go in here? Nope. There's that symbol again. Okay, we got to find out what that is. The Eisenhower tree. Yeah, apparently, yeah, this tree was at Augusta National Golf Club that Eisenhower used to golf at, and apparently, well, it says 210 yards from the tee and left of the fairway. I guess his ball always used to hit this tree when he golfed. So did he ask for it, or did they just give it to him?
No, it was destroyed in a storm, and so they had to cut it down.
Oh, okay.
And that's when they went ahead and gave him a piece of it once it was destroyed.
Gotcha. And they got the rings marked here for how old it was. So. Okay, this is the place of meditation. Apparently this is where Dwight and Mamie were laid to rest. Him in 1969 and her in 1979. There's the visitor center, the museum, and the library, which we just came out of. There they lay. Mamie, Dowd, Dwight. Okay, so that was a child they had that was 4 years old. And so they laid him here too. There's Dwight. Rest in peace, Eisenhowers. Think you and I will get a place like this?
I don't think so. What do you say anything about this?
Okay, guys, yeah, this is apparently the largest I Like Ike button, you know, that you put on your chest in the world.
I do know it was created by a local iron worker, and supposedly it's supposed to have the very traditional, the old-fashioned traditional hook on the back. I'm curious.
Oh, it sure does.
Yep.
Of course, it doesn't move. Ah, very cool. Okay.
And this was just, actually, it was just revealed, I think it was June of this year, June of 2024. So, this is a new edition.
Okay, so what do you think of the Eisenhower Library and Museum?
It was beautiful, but yet I was disappointed. I guess I was expecting books, and there was absolutely no books.
Yeah, the library part.
But all his papers are in it, and during his time. So but you have to sign up or call ahead for registration, to do research, and that's how you get into the room to see all that.
It's a big building, and what we were able to show you wasn't much. So I guess if you need to do research,
it is beautiful. The marble is gorgeous on the inside. It is beautiful. So
yeah, that was our first presidential library, and we plan to do anytime we stumble across one. We're probably going to do it. So anyway, love you guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're trying to get you interesting and different variety of content, but we love you. Appreciate every single one of you. Hit that subscribe and notification bell, and we'll see you
on our next adventure
soon.
Soon.
Bye.